Okay, so now we're getting to some probability basics. And let's start with this question. Number one, which of these numbers could be a probability? It has to be a number between 0 and 1. All right. And in fact, if you look, I know I have my notes here. If you look on the notes for this particular section, boom, let it come up. Yes, my renewals should be fixed soon. So here we go. A probability should be a number between 0 and 1. So there you go. That's where it is on the notes. Means that the probability can take any values from 0 to 1. So my correct answer is 1/4 because that's negative. That's bigger than 1, and that's bigger than 1. Brandon rolls a fair pair of 6-sided die. Each die has values from 1 to 6. He rolls an even number on his first roll. What is the probability he will roll an odd number on his next roll? Well, if you look at your notes, what happens is that it's going to come out on average. When flipping a fair coin, if heads comes up on each of the first 10 flips, what do you think is the chance tails will come up on the next flip? If it's a fair coin or a die, it's still the same. It's not going to remember what you rolled. So in this case, it's still 3 out of 6, also known as 1/2. A bag contains 5 red balloons, 10 orange, 8 green, and 12 blue. If a balloon is drawn from the bag, what is the probability it will be orange? So let's go ahead. I'm going to put this in our Cami. Whoops, not there. Here. So this is C2 Cami. C2 reflections. All right. I don't get real fancy on these. I just paste them in. Okay, so what's the probability it'll be orange? Well, how many orange are there? There are 10 orange out of, looks like 25 total, right? Which is, did they want a decimal answer or a fractional answer? It looks like 2/5 or 0.4 if you get a calculator. Let's double check. 15 plus 20. Oh, wait, that's 15 plus 20. That's 35. So that is 2/7, which is probably the answer because that's an ugly fraction. So what I did is I have the 10 orange, then I had to count up all these. That's 15 plus 20. Yeah, that's 35. Okay, so let's go to our problem. 2/7. There it is. What is the probability of not drawing an orange? Well, how much is left? 5/7, because 2/7 and 5/7 come up to 1. That's the complement. Or if I go 1 minus 2/7, which is 7/7 minus 2/7, that gives me 5/7. What is the probability of drawing an orange and then without replacing the orange, drawing a red? So let's go ahead and work that out. So the probability of drawing an orange, we said was, we're going to have 10 out of 35. And then we're going to multiply because we're doing something else. Drawing a red. How many red do we have? We have 5, but it's going to be out of 34 because there are only 34 balloons left. All right, 10 out of 35. I could simplify this. 2/7 times 5/34. So you could actually get 1/7 times 5/17, but I doubt it's like that. It's probably 10 over 35 times 5 over 34. There we go. There we go. That's it. I didn't want to make your life too hard. Okay. A group of 125 truck owners were asked what brand of truck they own. So this is what we want. We want this picture for our problems. All right, I'm going to put it over here. We still got room. Yep, plenty of room. So we're going to use that. Okay, so looking at our question, what is the probability the truck owners we select have a Chevy? So going back to our problem. So probability of a Chevy is pretty straightforward. Okay, there are 32 Chevys, 32 four-wheel drive Chevys, plus 18 four-wheel drive Chevys. And then how many total truck owners? They told us, didn't they? 125. So I don't have to do the math. I could have added those all up. So that should work. 32 plus 18 over 125. That'll work. Or I could just add the two fractions. That works. What is the probability that the truth... Wait, hold on. Sorry, my bad. Suppose we randomly select two of these truck owners. All right, hold on. Back to the work. That's not the answer. I thought it was just one truck owner. So probability of one truck owner has a Chevy is this 32 plus this 18. So that becomes, there are 50 Chevy owners. All right, so let's go back to that. There are 50 Chevy owners. All right, so Chevy owners out of 125. Now, if we pick 2, what that means is we're going to get 50 out of the 125, and then there are 49 left out of the 124. That should be an answer choice. There we go, right there. There's a typo. I'll fix it. Well, I guess if we did it with replacement, it would be okay. I should probably fix that. What is probability both? Yeah, see how this has 124s here? This should be right. Oh, here. Oh, I almost fell for my own typo. I don't have a typo. There's the right answer right up there because the denominator changes. What is the probability both do not have Chevys? Well, how many not Chevys are there? All right. So we can do, go ahead. What is the probability both do not have Chevys? Well, probability, there are 125 minus 50 is 75 not Chevys, right? So we can basically say, okay, we got 75 out of 125. It's the first one. He doesn't get a Chevy. And then 74 out of 124 because there are only 124 trucks left. So that should be an answer choice. Oh, there it is. A restaurant offers 4 different flavors of coffee, 3 different flavors of soup, and 4 different sandwiches. How many ways can a person select one item from each category? So it's just 4 times 3 times 4. 4 times 3 is 12, times 4 is 48. Calculate the ways that win, place, and show, in other words, the first 3 finishers, can finish a race with 9 horses. We have 9 for the first, 8 for the second, and 7 for the third, right? So let me go ahead. Let me actually get that problem, even though it's going to have a typo in it. Well, not major typos, just the weirdness of the font. So it's just 9 times 8 times 7, and we'll have to use Google to do a calculator. 9 times 8 times 7, enter, 504. There it is. All right. How many ways can you arrange 2 letters from the word square? So we have 6 different letters. So we go 6 times 2. I'm sorry, 6 letters for the first one, 5 letters for the second one. So you have 6 choices for the first, 5 choices for the second one, and that's it. So let's submit, make sure we get them all correct. And there you go, all done. Hope you enjoyed your reflection.